Okay, so where did you work?
I worked at Wendy's.
How many hours a week do you think that you worked while you were there?
I worked probably 15 hours a week,
Okay.
give or take.
Um, would you say that having a job impacted your schoolwork?
No, because I think I'm pretty good with time management.
Um, does having a job make it hard to be in after school activities?
It depends on how lenient your job is with hours. Because if you have like a manager you can talk to and be like, some days I have other things to do, so that they can cut back on your hours, that's a good thing. But if your job is harsh, you might not want that job because it could affect after school activities and stuff like that.
Okay. Um, did you ever find it hard to complete projects or assignments because you had to work after school?
No, I always found time because I didn't work every single day of the week. I worked like 2 or 3 days out of the 5 day school week, so I always had time to complete projects.
Okay. Do you think part-time jobs teach students time management since they are now responsible for working and completing homework?
It definitely does because a part-time job, you aren't going to be working like a 9 to 5. You're working like two days out of the week, so you definitely need to know what days to do homework and what days to study and what days to go to work and then your relaxing days. So it definitely teaches you time management.
Did you ever lose sleep?
Study and what days to go to work and then your relaxing days. So it definitely teaches you time management.
Did you ever lose sleep because you had to stay up and complete assignments after you were done working?
No, I never lost sleep because I always needed to sleep. I learned that you need sleep to be able to retain information after you study. So I take sleep very seriously, and my job never impacted that because I worked from like 5 till 10, so I always had time either before or after to do work and then go to sleep.
Okay. Um, did your grades ever suffer from having to balance work and school?
No, my grades never suffered. If they went down a little bit, it would be on my part from not studying or not understanding, but it was never because of work.
Okay. Does having a job help students transfer into the adult working world?
It definitely does because you know like what attire you need to wear on interviews and you know how to be professional within the workplace and how you can be within a group setting. So I definitely think that it helps you for the future.
Okay, and the last question. Overall, does a part-time job help students gain responsibility?
Yeah, it makes you way more responsible because if you're late to school, like it doesn't matter as much as if you're late to work. You need to know when to be on time and how to act within a work setting. So yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so do you think having a job can impact a student?
Absolutely. It's a good learning experience. You learn the value of hard work, saving money, what it's like to take directives from a boss, how to juggle a busy schedule, etc. So absolutely.
So you pretty much think that it impacts them positively?
It can. I mean, it can impact students negatively if they take on too much and they have a lot of schoolwork and they have clubs, activities, and the job. It can be a negative impact, but I mean, it's all about balancing.
Okay. Um, do you think students are fit to work at the age of 16?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How many hours a week do you think students should work to be able to manage schoolwork and being able to go to work?
I think it's hard to put an exact number on it, but I think it's got to be a healthy balance for the student. And I want the student to know that the ability to balance school, um, life at home, the job, etc. For some students that might be 5 hours a week. For some students it might be 10. As long as it's a healthy balance.
Okay. Um, do you, do you think that time management is a big part of balancing school and work?
It's very important. You have to manage your time, and like I said, have a healthy balance of school and work. You can't have an imbalance where too much work or too much school, and then the other one kind of falls to the wayside.
Okay. Do you think that having a part-time job can have an effect on a student's grades?
Yeah, absolutely. If a student, the hours are late and they're not getting enough sleep, or there's too many hours and they're not able to put a lot of work or put the commitment into their schoolwork, it can have a negative impact.
Okay.
too many hours and not able to put a lot of work or put the commitment into their schoolwork, it can have a negative impact.
Okay. When you were in high school, did you have a part-time job, and if so, how did you manage school and work?
Yeah, I had a part-time job working at a golf course, so it was on weekends.
Mhm.
So I didn't really get in the way of school too much.
Okay.
Which was good.
Do you think students might try harder at work because they get paid for it, or do you think that they try equally at both?
Work harder at school, work harder at a job as opposed to school because they get paid?
Yeah.
For some students, no. I think
Mhm.
some students see the big picture and realize that, you know, their education is going to be their ticket,
Yeah.
and therefore they put more effort into that. But for some students, they kind of see the short end of the spectrum, and they think that, oh, I'm getting paid $9 an hour for this. This is more
Mhm.
important than my U.S. history class.
Okay. And do you think having a part-time job teaches students responsibility?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Anytime.
Okay. So where do you work?
I work at Main Street Market on Main Street.
How many hours do you work a week?
Well, that's gonna be hard to say, which I just like work like 2 hours every day, so I don't count on my hours.
Okay. Do you think that your job impacts your schoolwork?
No, not really. Just when I get lazy.
Does having a job make it hard to be in after-school activities?
It kind of does, because sometimes you can't like stay after school. You have to go straight to work.
Did you ever find it hard to complete projects and assignments because you had to work after school?
No, not really. Sometimes I'll just like work on them in class and just like use my time well.
Do you think a part-time job teaches students time management since they're responsible for working and completing homework?
Yes, it's like it gets them ready for like what you have to do. As you're getting older. I don't appreciate you laughing at me.
Have you ever lost sleep because you had to stay up and complete assignments after work?
Yes, I have, but that's what you have to go through once like as you get older. That's basically what it's trying to teach you. Because as you get older, you're gonna have to make sacrifices for things you want to get done.
Okay. Do your grades ever suffer from having to balance work and school?
Yes, sometimes, but when that does happen, I do explain to the teacher and I'll get help.
Okay. Does having a job help students transfer into the adult working world?
Yes, I think it really does. Cause wait, didn't I say that on the last question? But you know what? Yeah, don't edit that. Yeah, it teaches you responsibility. That's what it basically does, and it's like getting you ready for the real world.
Okay, so yeah, you basically just answered the 10th question. Do you think a part-time job helps students gain responsibility?
Oh, yes, it does.
Okay.
It very much does.
Thank you. Where do you work? How many hours a week do you work?
20 hours.
Would you say having a job impacted your schoolwork?
A little bit, I guess.
Okay. Does having a job make it hard to be in after-school activities?
It depends on the after-school activity, I guess you could say.
All right. Did you ever find it hard to complete projects and assignments because you had to work?
No, because I don't do project work.
Thank you. All right.
Can I say that? I'm telling the truth, I don't.
Okay.
Don't give her a 0.
Okay. Do you think part-time jobs teach students time management since they are now responsible for completing work and homework?
Yeah.
Do you lose sleep because you had to stay up and complete assignments after work?
Yes.
Do your grades ever suffer from balancing work and school?
No.
Does having a job help students transfer into the adult working world?
Yeah.
And and overall, does a part-time job help students gain responsibility?
Hell yeah, it does.
Okay, so where do you work?
At McDonald's,
And how many hours a week do you work?
like 20.
Okay. Would you say having a job has impacted your schoolwork?
A little bit, not a lot though.
Does having a job make it hard to get after-school activities?
Yeah.
Did you ever find it hard to complete projects and assignments because you had to work after school?
Sometimes, but I usually use my free halls and then they don't have to work.
put on yourself.
Okay. Do you think having a part-time job teaches students time management since you have to be responsible for working and completing homework?
Yeah, I do.
Do you lose sleep because you have to stay up and complete assignments after work?
No.
Okay. Did your grades ever suffer from balancing work and school?
Yeah, a little bit.
Does having a job help students transfer into the adult working world?
I guess it does. Depends on what kind of job you have.
Okay. And overall, does a part-time job help students gain responsibility?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.